Okay. Hi guys. Another short video today on how to help you in Apex. So, want your aim to be better, we're going to go over some things in game that you can change in Apex to help your aim. And this is for people who's on PC, who's playing on mouse and keyboard. Alright, so starting off, in settings, we are going to look at well, you'd think mouse and keyboard, but mouse and keyboard area is like just get your mouse sensitivity set to where you feel the most comfortable. In this area, literally the only things you really want to focus on is mouse acceleration, mouse invert, clamping. You just want to make sure all of these are off. Honestly, all these, just have all of them off. All right. And as far as everything else, as far as the key bindings, that's based off your own preference and what feels comfortable for you. Remember, for you. I mean, you could take inspiration from some other people, but do what works for you. Next, in Apex. Oh, next, we're gonna go over video, which is like the other main thing where you want to have, in my opinion, these are some of the best settings to have, with some alteration in some areas. But anyways, display mode, you want that on full screen. You can have it on full screen where it basically feels like it's full screen borderless, or like what is it called? What's it called on here? Borderless window. You can have it to where it feels like it's borderless window. If you off clamp mouse cursor to game window. So if you have that off, then it can be full screen where it feels like it's a borderless window. So also aspect ratio is 16:9. Some people play on stretch res, but I just play on native. It just, I don't know, to me it just feels more comfortable. Some people really just love stretch res. That's like one you can play around with. Resolution is based off your PC. They're like PC's performance. I play on 1920 by 1080. I have a 1440p monitor, so sometimes I actually like go back and forth in between the two, but I'm gonna start playing on 1440 more. You can just see more. Anyways, brightness is a 62, field of vision is 104. That's like a sweet spot that I've always liked. 110 just feels like too much. The further out it is for field of vision, like some cases, like it just makes it harder to aim. Some people, they're just like, no, my field of vision is fine. You can 104, I'd say, is like a good sweet spot. You don't have to have it on 110, in my opinion. Field of vision scaling, you want that disabled. You don't want your field of vision to change based off the you using ability. You want it to be consistent all around. Also for sprint view shake, you want that onto minimal. You want, your camera to be as consistent as possible so that you can be consistent as possible. UI layout, it's just on auto. Okay, VSync, you want to turn off the VSync, disable that. NVIDIA Reflex, put that on enable plus boost if you can, based off your PC's performance, but I feel like the majority of people is able to if you're running like everything on low in video. So adaptive frame resolution, you want to turn that off. Anti-aliasing, you want that on none. But anti-aliasing, I feel like that's up in the air though, because I actually kind of like it, because it's like smooth out jagged edges. So like play around with that one. It could be something that you just want to leave on. Texture stream budget, I had it on very low. Basically, I just makes the game look more prettier. I don't need it to look pretty. I need it to be consistent so I can have more frames. Texture filtering, bilinear, ambient this is on disabled. All the shadows is on low or disabled. low or disabled. Model detail, you can, this one's another one you can play with, so you can see the character models better, so you can shoot them, but play around with that one. Mine's on low. Map detail, my map detail is on high. It's just, I don't know. Honestly, I don't even know why that's on high. Let me turn that off. Maybe this is a performance I was losing right there. Effect details on low. Impact marks disabled. Ragdoll low. So basically everything's on low. And I know people are just like, oh well, I don't feel like I can see anything because my game looks like crap. I'm like, oh, but your game's gonna be running pretty mint, pretty smooth. Because like, you know, having frames is really nice and it lets you be able to, like, you know, hit shots more consistently. And who doesn't want to hit shots consistently? No, actually, turn on my map details might have done something for me. But anyways, that's all. If you guys want me to go more in depth with things you can do in Windows to like increase your aim, well, not increase your aim, but make your aim more accurate, let me know by hitting the like button. I would appreciate it a lot if this video get likes, I don't know, maybe 5, 6, or 8. I'm not gonna say it. Thought I was gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. 6. I don't know. I'm just kidding. if it gets like, let's just say 7. If it gets like 7 likes, then I will make a follow-up video going more in depth about like mouse and keyboard stuff that I do for my PC to make myself more accurate in Apex. So let me know. I hope you guys have a good one. Take care.